Welcome Auris. Let's talk about the Rolex Air King 126900. Here are the dimensions. It has a case diameter of 40 millimeters, lug width of 21 millimeters, lug to lug of 47.3 millimeters, and a thickness of 11.7 millimeters. It has a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating and is water resistant up to 100 meters thanks to a screw down crown. When thinking about this watch, the concept of a king kept popping into my mind, so I thought about how the two relate. A king bears the legacy of his predecessors, remains true and courageous through adversity, and is the true heir through bloodline bonds. The Air King pays homage to previous generations, honouring the Air King name with the iconic 1950s font at 6. It remains true to itself. No configurations, no other options, no nonsense. Even after countless remarks and critique, it solidifies its unique appearance with this recent update. The Air King proudly represents its bloodline, the only watch in the Rolex family to don the colours of its coat of arms, green and gold. The Air King is trying to pave its own legacy. It's Rolex's way of creativity, experimenting with a mix of numerals from the multiples of 5 and 3. It has a familiar case design, similar to the likes of a Submariner or a GMT Master 2, yet it has a distinct composition. It's the only Rolex watch which features a combination of crown guards and a functionless, smooth bezel. A watch from the Rolex professional line with no obvious professional use. In today's world, the dial of a watch is becoming more and more the main point of focus, and for the Air King, it's the main point of contention. At first glance, it appears like someone threw a bunch of numbers together and called it a day, but let's see it from a different point of view. When I use my watch for purposes other than a portable piece of my collection, it's to see how much time I have left, usually in 5-minute increments. The numeral layout makes the minutes clear. The green seconds hand makes identifying the seconds even clearer. The absence of a date allows the numerals to maintain their respective sequence. But if you want to know what the actual time is, the all familiar 369 and triangle marker help orient the hands like a compass, guiding our eyes. The Air King doesn't look like your traditional Rolex, but take a look at the iconic Mercedes hands and triangle marker and you are reminded it is one. But honestly, how could you forget? Rolex is what jumps out at first sight. The brilliant green and yellow logo contrast against the pitch black dial. It's impossible to miss. The Air King lets you know what you're dealing with. Traditions are passed down from generation to generation, and although it strays away from the normal Rolex formula, perhaps it's reminding us that new traditions are created in the present. The bracelet, much like many of Rolex's other models, is great. It features the oyster style 3-link bracelet and the folding oyster lock clasp. It has an easy link extension which offers 5mm of extra room. It's practical, looks good, and it's comfortable. It doesn't do anything exceptional. In fact, you know what to expect. It sets a standard, but doesn't exceed it. Housed behind Rolex's signature caseback is the caliber 3230. Accurate to around plus or minus 2 seconds a day, it offers 70 hours of power reserve and is resistant to magnetic fields, no longer needing the protection of the soft iron Faraday cage, which allows it to also be thinner than the previous generation. This generation of Air King isn't flashy. It's unique. It hasn't achieved anything exciting, but its mere presence sparks debate. It hasn't been around for a long time. It's rather young, but its imprint on the history of Rolex is undoubtedly perpetual, worthy of the crown. Let me know what you think about the Air King. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What could they improve on? If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more watch content. I'll see you in the next video.